Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. In this short video, I want to touch upon something which is very prevalent. Lots of people ask this question, and that is that why does Allah, God, need us to worship Him? Why does He need us to worship Him? Is He dependent? Is He selfish? These types of ideas that are out there. And I want to really clarify this point and really drive the point home, and to get us to really understand this, give us a paradigm shift, to understand this in the correct way. The reality is, brothers and sisters, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not require any of us. He doesn't need us. He's self-sufficient. He's as-samad. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't need any of us. He doesn't need His creation. If we were to all get together and praise Allah and glorify Allah in the best of ways, it wouldn't add to Him in any way, shape or form. He does not need us. Instead, the reality is that we as human beings, we need Allah. We were designed to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we don't worship Him, it doesn't take away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in any way, shape or form, but we will lose out. We will not benefit. We will break down. It's like, think about this analogy. Imagine you have a car, and cars are normally generally designed to run on petrol, right? So imagine you have a car that's designed to run on petrol and you just bought it. Now imagine a week later you decide, you know what, I don't want to put petrol in the tank anymore. I'm going to put water in there. If you put water in the tank, what's going to happen? The car's going to break down, right? Because it's not designed to run on water. In the same way, as human beings, we're not designed to feed off and run off materialism and fulfilling our desires and doing all of these things. We were designed to run off and feed off the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the reality is we need God. Allah doesn't need us, right? And to really give us a different perspective on this, I want to share a very powerful verse with you guys, which is found in Surah Hadid, the first verse, the first ayah, and the first part of it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Sabbaha lillahi ma fi samawati wal ardi, wa huwa al-azizul hakim. This verse is phenomenal, brothers and sisters. I want you to really think about this. Allah is saying, Sabbaha lillahi ma fi samawati wal ardi, that everything in the creation of the heavens and the earth, the things that we know of and the things that we don't know of, is constantly maintaining the glorification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The tasbih of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is continuously glorifying Allah constantly from the time it came into existence till the time it will not remain, right? Everything, every atom, everything, this board right here is glorifying Allah. This t-shirt right here is glorifying Allah. Things around me, things around you right now, the table, the chair you're sitting on, the walls, the windows, everything is glorified. Every atom of every single thing is glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right now in a way that we can't understand. We don't have that ability to grasp its tasbih. We don't have the ability to grasp its specific glorification, its mode of glorification. We don't know that. But the point is that it is. And this opens up a real, a window of insight for us, brothers and sisters, because if we really understand that everything around us, the ground below us and the ceiling above us and everything around us, just become aware of the fact that it's constantly glorifying Allah, it makes us think, what's wrong with us? Why, being a creature which is above all other creatures and has abilities and blessings no other creature has, why can't we just stop and glorify and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There's something not right there. If we really think about it, right? And this glorification, something special about this, there's something very unique. Everything in the heavens and the earth and the universe glorifies Allah, and you can say it in two ways. One is in a way that we don't understand, in a language that we don't understand. Allah knows best. But there is another type of glorification, and it's through its presence, its nature, its appearance, right? Take the universe, for example. We know through, what science is telling us today, that the universe is ordered, it follows the laws of physics, it's mathematical in nature, right? So when we think about these things and we observe the universe, these are things that we can see and observe. When we see this and we see the nature of the universe, what we're seeing, this appearance, is a different type of glorification. It's almost like the universe is screaming out to us and telling us, look, there is a creator behind me. There is a designer behind me who's keeping me together, keeping me functioning and appearing in this way. This order that you see, there is something behind it. But again, it takes reflection. It takes us to stop and to think and to reflect over the book of Allah, the Qur'an, and to just reflect over the open book of Allah, as the scholar said, which is the heavens and the earth and everything around us. Something to go and think about, brothers and sisters. Again, to reiterate the point, Allah doesn't need us. We need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. right? If we don't worship Allah, it doesn't take away from Allah. But if we worship Allah, we are the ones that truly benefit.